Productivity supports fruitfulness. And I'm talking about fruitfulness. I'm talking about good works. Not that good works can save you. They can't. Only Christ's good works imputed to you by faith uh, have any merit before God the Father. Your good works can't save you. But Christians who have been saved and who've been transformed by Christ and the work of the Holy Spirit working in us, we will produce good fruit. Fruit and good works are synonyms. Good fruit. And in fact, this is emphasized in the New Testament. It says in Titus 2, verse 14, that Christ gave himself for us to redeem us from all lawlessness and to purify for himself a people for his own possession who are zealous for good works. Part of the reason Christ came and died on that cross was to purify a people for his own possession who were zealous for good works. This is not the narthex for heaven, the vestibule, the waiting room for heaven. That's not what this life is once you're a Christian. There's work to do. We are to be zealous for good works. And I don't know about you, but I want to take advantage of anything that's going to enable me to be more fruitful in those good works. And so I think part of our purpose here is to honor God, to serve others, and that's really what this good work stuff is. So the trellis work of personal productivity, I care about it, and I think you should too, is because it enables us to consistently be fruitful in good works in different aspects of our lives. Goal setting is huge when it comes to fruitfulness. It's having objectives for that you're aiming at, that are submitted to God by faith. You're not trying to be presumptuous here, but having objectives that you're aiming at with your life so that you are accomplishing things in his name and for his glory. So I'm trying to think of some examples. One would be myself. I speak sometimes. Sometimes I talk. I mean, sometimes I speak at churches, or I give a sermon or I teach. Right. Every one of those things is a project. I have a little goal of giving this message, and I am very, very organized most of the time in trying to do that in a way that is smart, that is effective with my time. And how do I do that? It's because I've learned some principles for practically setting and reaching goals in a way that's predictable. Does that mean I'm not depending on Christ during that process? No. I mean, no, it doesn't mean that. Double negative. I am depending on Christ during that process. I'm soaked to pray. In fact, this sounds unspiritual to say this, but I have on my checklist to remind myself to pray about different parts of that. Is that unspiritual? I don't think so. I think it's wisdom. It's wisdom. It's wisdom that enabled Daniel when, it says that it was his custom to pray out his window. How many times a day was it? It was 3, 5 times. I don't remember. Before he was thrown into the lion's den, right? As was his custom. He had a pattern. He had a habit of prayer. And was because it was a habit, was it unspiritual? No, no. It was a reminder to him to do the thing that he really did want to do. By God's grace and by his providence, he's given me a set of tools that I can understand in personal productivity to enable me to do that stuff more effectively. And that enables me to do it. And so I will embrace those things for his glory. And I want to be more useful. And I think that personal productivity enables me to do that.